Hello, everybody! The second part of episode 96 is finally out, and believe me, it was just crazy. What I'm about to show you will 100% blow your mind. Today, I'm going to analyze the second part of this legendary episode for you, and then show you all the secrets and Easter eggs that you definitely missed. If you want to find out who the trio of Triadians are, and see how the Alliance teamed up with the Skibidi army, put all your business aside for the next 12 minutes and trust me. What new Titan will soon appear in the series to fight aliens? What kinds of abilities do the new Triadians have? And finally, what exactly Tri-Titan wants revenge on the Alliance for? Get your tea and snacks ready and watch this video to the end. It'll be the best 15 minutes you've seen today. Let's go! Well, the madness is on your screens already. First things first, everything starts from the place where the last episode got left off. And it's high time to take a look at what Tri-Titan is up to right now. The big guy is still in space though, and from the bottom of the camera, you can see the message going like, Error iOS Control Unit Failure. It once again lets us know that the Alliance is doing quite terribly, and in a couple of seconds it's going to get even worse, my friends. 2 more aliens have arrived to help the Tri-Titan. Oh my god, these guys look really scary. They seem to be 2 brothers who differ only in color. One is completely yellow and the other is pink. These guys have an exact copy of Tri-Titan's wings and their own core. If you don't understand where these dudes came from, let me explain. In episode 95, when Tri-Titan went into space to destroy the AOC and get rid of his TV set, he signaled for help. And in the analysis of that episode, I said that it looked like Tri-Titan was calling someone. But at that moment, I couldn't even think who the hell was coming to his rescue. Seeing these guys gives me so many questions and theories, but I'll talk about all of that at the end of the video. By the way, in case you didn't know, the Tri-Titan's tracking device that Computer Woman was talking about was built into Tri-Titan's television set, which he got rid of in space. That's why the Alliance can no longer track the big boy, and the secret agent has only himself to blame. Okay, it's time to get to know the alien brothers better, and thanks to the description, you can understand that they are called Triadians, and they responded to the call of their friend. Each of them has special abilities that you will soon see in action, my friends. For better convenience, I will call this guy Tri-Yellow and the other Tri-Pink. I hope you will allow me to do so. Yellow puts his hand on POV's shoulder, and I'm not quite sure what happens next. Pink hits his little brother and starts yelling at him. I think the point is that Tri-Yellow didn't immediately recognize Tri-Titan and thought he was a threat to them. But Pink quickly explained to him that he was their old friend. Tri-Titan says something to his brothers and then turns toward the Earth. Now all 3 of them will come to our planet to take revenge on the Alliance for kidnapping Tri-Titan and subjugating his will. Also, at the moment when Tri-Titan turns around, you can notice a yellow dot. I'm not sure, but maybe it's the sun. Funnily enough, the appearance of Tri-Titan's POV camera looks like an exact copy of Titan Speakerman's camera from episode 91. The only difference is the speaker logo on the bottom left. Okay, that's the end of the current performance show, and we're getting back to the dumbasses who originally made this whole mess. Computer Woman talks about how bad their situation is at the moment, basically. And damn it, I totally agree with her. Computer Man stirs the pot even more and blames it all on the Alliance, who were just unable to follow the simple instructions written on the control box. When the scientist cameraman decided to improve the Tri-Titan in episode 83. Computer Woman is trying to calm this heated guy down. Hey bro, why are you being so funny? You don't really seem to care about what you just saw, do you? I guess this guy's an optimist and believes in the best, so he keeps smiling. Looks like Tri-Soldier and Big Computer Man have become friends, and you can see them looking at each other in a silly manner. That's really cute, guys. Words can't help, and Computer Man says this. Listen for it yourselves.
So what is us standing here talking gonna help? We might even need to call in our Titan for this mess.
Hell yes. This whole mess will be handled by a new Titan from the Computer Man race. I'm sorry, the planet is now under serious threat from the trio of Triadians. But isn't it cool that because of that, we'll be seeing a Titan Computer Man very soon? I think it's worth it. Well, a couple seconds later, you move to another base, and this time, POV is cameraman 4167. You see another Alliance base, and next to the POV there are 2 more big cameramen running out into the street, and Tri-Yellow lands in this city as well. The monster looks right at you and shows off his abilities. He delivers a mighty blow to the ground, and sharp rocks appear in a wave form in the direction of the base. The gates close, and it looks like they were able to withstand the blow. Also, at this point you can see yellow circles appearing in the monster's hands. It looks like this is the power that allows him to deliver such powerful blows. POV turns around, and you see a cameraman scientist. This guy is wearing a lens, and I'm not really sure what it's for. This is the first time in Skibidi Wars someone in the Alliance is wearing a lens. Maybe this is a hint at the return of cinemaman Titan, but I think it's unlikely. After all, this guy was severely damaged by Trititan in episode 94, and I highly doubt that in 2 episodes this guy could be repaired and improved. What do you think this cameraman needs a lens for? Write your opinion in the comments. Now I'm going to show you something really sad. You may not have noticed it, but when the gate closed for a split second, you could see the poor guy who ran outside with POV. That guy didn't stand a chance. Press F, big cameraman. I hope the second cameraman that ran to the left was luckier and survived. Unfortunately, the gate couldn't withstand a blow of that magnitude, and POV along with the scientist are being sent to a better world. The connection with Bloods is lost, and we connect to another POV cameraman at number 0517. And this time the action takes place in another city. And based on the pink sky, the second Triadians will soon arrive there. POV is standing next to a big cameraman, and he has a special weapon in his hand. You already must have seen the leak with this blaster if you follow the Virulence Discord server. You may also notice an advertising banner that says SW. Similar banners were in the first part of the 96th episode, and most likely we are back in this city again. There's also an interesting blue truck here that has the number 64 on it. You might say, hey, Iso, so what? But assuming those are the numbers of the episode, we get some clues again. It was episode 64 exactly when Titan TV Man first appeared. In the beginning, you see cameraman with a lens, and then a direct reference to Titan's appearance. I think it won't be long before the improved cinemaman Titan returns to the battle and frees his little brother from the scum toilet necomancer, and we'll need the lens to protect ourselves from the glow. 2 parasites have come specifically to show us how the blasters work. Cameraman uses them, and the way they work is similar to how cameraman's blasters from the original series. The parasites are done with, so POV turns to Chad and shows a thumbs up. And by the way, this guy wears a lens too. But a couple seconds later, the fool from last episode blows his camera off his shoulders. POV manages to dodge, but the trouble doesn't end there. Another parasite comes at you, and on my first watch, I thought that was the end of the episode. Luckily, it wasn't, and the big speaker man comes to the rescue. He crushes the parasite like a bug, and then holds out a huge rocket launcher to POV. POV 0517 and 4167 seem to be big cameramen, because as you know, the rocket launcher can only be used by these guys, and you might wonder why I'm telling you this. But I want to draw your attention to the fact that we started to see less and less regular cameramen in this show, and it's really sad, my friends. Maybe these guys didn't survive the war, and there's not enough of them left. Okay, on the Parasites panel, you might have noticed this weird thing. We haven't seen it before in the show, and I don't know what it's for. But it looks a lot like radar, and maybe the Parasites are using it to track cameramen to capture their minds. Also, did you notice what this guy looks like? This guy's body is obviously longer than everyone else's, and he reminds me a lot of a Slender Man. I don't know who this speakerman is, but it's definitely a new species. Then POV turns around and you see the Skibidi toilet that blew the camera off our blood, but something catches his attention. Tri-Pink is already here, and with him another freak has arrived. He has protection on his face and head, long robotic legs into 2 powerful cannons. The toilets are chatting amongst themselves and don't seem like they're going to attack POV. I think one of them said something like, "Dude, have you even seen Pink? Let's deal with him first before we get to the cameramen." The monster shows you his power, and you see Skibidi toilets with purple eyes start appearing from behind buildings. Oh my god! The Tri-Pink's main ability to take over the mind? It's insane! Virulence explained to me in detail how this ability works. Pink releases special vapors that control the mind of organic beings. It seems those vapors not only take over the mind, but also give you enhancements you haven't seen before in the series. You see a Skibidi woman, she has a special device instead of an eye, and she also has mechanical legs and a small turret. Behind her, there is another freak. On his head, you see white headphones, and they obviously look very strange as if they were from the future, and the same can be said about his jetpack. We have never seen this before, and I'm sure these upgrades the toilets got from an alien. POV is getting ready for battle, so he pulls out a rocket launcher and look at that! The Skibidi toilet stood shoulder to shoulder next to us. I asked Verlance if I understood this moment correctly, and if it was really time for the Alliance to forget about the Skibidi army for a while and unite against a common enemy. Verlance answered with a short and clear, yes. Who would have thought that? Maybe very soon we will see an epic battle of the Skibidi army, together with the Alliance led by COMPUTERMAN Titan against the trio of Triadians. Because Verlance also has told me that there definitely will be the third part of episode 96, so I'll be looking forward to it knowing all that. Also, I would like to tell you a little bit about the reason why Trititan wants to take over the Earth so much. Because if you think about it, the big guy is now free and can go back to his planet with his brothers, but it's not that simple. After the appearance of Yellow and Pink Bros, it becomes clear that Trititan was just an ordinary alien. But the COMPUTERMAN race captured the poor guy and created a control unit that controlled his core and restrained his potential. They took advantage of Trititan and turned him into their slave, which is the reason why Trititan wants revenge on the Alliance, and so do his brothers. I'm sure there's also a secret agent involved in all this, who knows the trio of Triadians well. This guy obviously didn't just help the Alliance to find out the truth about Trititan, and I'll even tell you more, it was the secret agent who helped the Skibidi army to find out the information about where the Alliance was hiding G-Man, and he sent this image to the Emperor in episode 84. I get it, guys. You got a lot of questions about how I know this, but in order not to make this video too big, I've already prepared a video for you about who the secret agent really is, and whose side he really fights on. If you want to know all of this, I will ask you to help me. And if this video gets more than 200,000 views and more than 500 comments, I will release it immediately. I'm sure you can do that for me. Write your own opinions about when we will see the legendary Titan COMPUTERMAN in the comments. And that was me, Isotoilet. See ya!